y'all? This your boy Jermaine, back with a live stream. Mm. Okay, where y'all at tonight? Did I make this live stream public? Mm-hmm. We public. How y'all doing? Hey, Jermaine, first to say hi. What's good? What is good? I'm just eating some French fries here. Man, today was cold, dude. This whole weekend was cold. Freezing out there today. My bad, I'm over here eating some French fries. We're gonna sit back and chill, hang out tonight. Hey, sexy legs. Dude, my legs are on fire right now, man. I didn't even work out yesterday. No, I worked out yesterday. I didn't work out today. And I'm trying to think what did I do yesterday? Because I'm like burning right now. Like whenever I sit down or whenever I stand up, I can feel it. It's like burning like a mug, yo. Hmm. It is raining. What temperature? Should be nice there. Um, when I was driving home, it was like in between 50 and 55. So it's like in that temperature. Also in the car, I don't have it set to Celsius. I just have it set to, Fahrenheit. That's, that's good. Y'all can hear me. It sound good. Cool. They extra thick. That's extra thick. Yeah, so like yesterday I did this workout class, right? And man, that shit was hard, bro. Like for real, usually when I go to some of those classes, like I'm at like, 95%, 100%. Like I can keep up. Mm-mm. This class, I cannot keep up with that shit. We have to do this thing where like you bend over sideways. I like could barely do that, man. I could barely do it. And like, I don't know, from like here all the way down hurts like a motherfucker right now, yo. Like the same leg from here all the way down hurts, but this leg over here hurts way more. Like way more. So I don't know what I did. I'm like trying to remember what did I do in the class that would set me on fire like this. I think it was like one move where like you have to stand up and you have to lift your leg up and squat down. I think that one was it. But I don't know, that teacher was like intense, yo. So you remember how I told you that I found my boyfriend sleeping with my cousins? So I broke up with him and he moved into my house in Panama without him. Mm. Y'all got something going on for real. Y'all like for real got something going on. Cousin and boyfriend hooking up. Well, I don't know. I guess it could have been a boy cousin and a girl. I mean, I guess it could have been a boyfriend and a girl cousin. I could definitely see that going on. Sounds like torture, not a workout. I don't know. It does sound like torture, y'all. It was freaking torture. But yesterday, I wasn't sore. Yesterday, I wasn't sore. Y'all, gosh, I had so much to tell y'all because I haven't streamed in like 2 days. Oh my flipping gosh, bro. So I ended up like going on like, I didn't even know this was gonna happen, but I ended up going on a date, right? It wasn't officially a date, but like, it was like sort of like a date, right? So basically, there's this, there is, there's this trans man that I really like a lot, right? But then I also know that I'm not really trying to like talk to them. I'm not trying to like, be in a relationship with them because I know that, well, I know a couple of things. I know that they are somewhat of a player, okay? But then I also know that, I don't know, people that's going through that can be a little snappy, you know what I mean? So I haven't talked to him in like, it's been months, okay? Because they got back with their ex or whatever. So like we're kind of talking a little bit, but then they got back with their ex, right? And then we talked, right? And they're like, "You want to hang out?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll hang out. Like, come on, let's. Like, I'll ride over. I'll scoop you up if you want. You want to like go on a little adventure or something." Went scooped them up, and it was let's see. No, I have not seen the Civil War movie yet. I need to go see it. I really need to go see it. So basically, we like went hung out, right? We're kind of driving around the city, and put it like this: it was a trip, right? We're riding around, and then from there we were like, okay, let's go to the East Bay, okay? So as we're driving, getting on the freeway, we were just having a lot of fun, right? We was just tripping and just having a lot of fun, right? I'm driving, every red light we stop at, you know. So we get on the freeway. We stop in Treasure Island because I want to show off the little view, right? And then from there, we getting back on the freeway. And you know what I end up doing? What we end up doing that was actually a lot of fun. This is gonna sound so cheesy, but this shit was so much fun. I'm kind of speaking in code, okay? We were he was like, "Yo, let's go to Applebee's," right? And I was like, "Applebee's?" Because in this city, when you want to go to a restaurant, usually it's gonna be a mom and pop restaurant, right? It's not gonna be like Applebee's. It's not gonna be a Chili's. It's not gonna be a Red Lobster. I don't even think we have any of those in San Francisco. Probably the closest thing you're gonna get to a restaurant like that is gonna be Cheesecake Factory. And honestly, just living here, I would not go to no Cheesecake Factory. Like Cheesecake Factory, that's for tourists. You know, if I was hanging out with someone and they from out of town and they say, "Oh, let's go to Cheesecake Factory," I might go. But if I'm hanging out with anybody in the city, usually folks don't go to no corporation for dinner. It's gonna be, like I said, a mom and pop type restaurant. So he was like, yo, let's go to Applebee's. So I was like, all right, putting in a GPS, went to Applebee's, okay? Man, we got there, the parking lot was packed because the Applebee's was in Alameda. Parking lot was packed, right? Because like I said, I ain't been to no Applebee's in years, if not a fucking decade, right? I think I did go to an Applebee's in some airport in London or somewhere in Europe. I did go to an Applebee's because they had Impossible Burger on the menu. It could have been Thailand. I did go to an Applebee's outside the U.S., but it wasn't in the U.S., right? So we get there, and oh my gosh, walked in. That joint was lit, yo. Like for real, it was lit. Like I was surprised. It was like packed, right? It was definitely a couple empty seats, but it was packed because we wanted a booth seat, and it was like no booth seats. So we sat down, ate. That was chill. And then after that, we kind of I dropped him off because he lives in the East Bay, and that's kind of how it went down, right? But that joint was lit, yo. I might want to go back to Applebee's, dude. Like for real, I might want to. Someone figured it out what I was talking about. Um, but yeah, don't spam. You will get put in a timeout. Am I a boy? Her girl. I'm a dude. Can't believe you haven't done major travel in a long time. So it looks like I might be moving soon. And if I do move, I may start back to traveling like maybe 7 days at a time. I might do it because the place where I'm moving to, I'm moving there because like the rent is cheap, like cheap, and don't have to pay for no parking spot. So if I move there, I might start back to traveling because it's the type of place where like I kind of don't want to be around too much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a cool place. Like it's a nice place, but like I kind of want to just not be around too much, you know? So I might start back to traveling. I'll definitely be doing stuff on the weekends. Like I'll definitely be getting out of the city on the weekends. Because what I've been seeing for the past couple weeks, the city is like not popping on the weekends. Now I know a lot of other people will say, oh, well, this is busy and that's busy and this is busy. Let me tell y'all something. The shit hasn't been popping on the weekends. Like it's definitely busier on the weekends versus during the week. But like this past weekend wasn't that popping. Like it wasn't that popping. North Beach was like, cause I did go around the city, especially on Friday night. Like I was all over the city, y'all. North Beach was popping. A lot of other parts of the city was like whack, right? So, like I said, when I move, I might be traveling a little bit more than what I'm doing now. Still haven't eaten at Applebee's. Applebee's, like the food was actually cheap, yo. Like the food was cheap, dog. Like I was a trip. Like Impossible Burger was like, I think $16. I was like, dang. And then he wanted like a steak dinner, you know? So I think it was like $22 or something like that. Like, cheap. You ain't finna get no steak dinner in the city for no $22, you know? Trans people get that much attention from the dating field, Jermaine? Mm, some of them do. Some of them definitely do. But I definitely know some that do, for sure. Um, Tony's Pizza is a good to in the city. My favorite pizza is Paxi's. Like, I wouldn't mess around with no Tony's Pizza. I mean, I'm not saying Tony's Pizza is not good, because believe me, Tony's Pizza is very popular. That's probably the most popular pizza restaurant in North Beach. It's gonna be Tony's, or I think Tony's is gonna be the most popular one. I know Golden Boys is up there, but I don't think Golden Boys comes anywhere close to Tony's. But like I said, them North Beach pizza restaurants, like I wouldn't go to. That's just me. Don't get me wrong. Tony's is always busy. Tony's is popping. But like I just don't do the North Beach pizza. Like I've went to a couple of them pizza spots and I've asked like, yo, do y'all have vegan pizza? And people were like so mean to me just for asking if they have vegan pizza that I'm like, I'm cool. You know, I'll go to Paxi's. And I will tell people Paxi's is the best pizza in San Francisco. I know a lot of people gonna disagree with that, but like Paxi's is like, I think it's better than Tony's. Okay. Now, there's probably not gonna be too many people that say that, right? Most people are gonna be like, Tony's versus Paxi's? Fool, you crazy. Well, guess what? I am crazy. So, I mean, I wouldn't mess around with no Tony's though. Let's see. Are you going to that new IKEA? Oh yeah, the new IKEA. You know, I haven't went there yet. I will go, but I haven't went there yet. Definitely haven't went there yet. The Applebee's in SF have great views of the bay. Wouldn't eat there, but the drinks are cheap. I thought you mean the Applebee's in Fisherman's Wharf? Is it in Fisherman's Wharf? Because I like Google search Applebee's in San Francisco, and I didn't see anything come up. The closest Applebee's was Alameda, and it was also one in like Palo Alto or something like that. Jermaine, please say what you ordered. I ordered a Impossible Burger with French fries. I would totally go back to Applebee's, like no joke. hmm Jermaine, isn't it really hard to meet trans people though? Yeah, I would say so because there's not that many of them. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I've actually talked to quite a bit of trans people in the city, like quite a bit. Like, I was actually having this discussion with someone else. Um, there's this chick I know, and she has a trans person staying with with her right now, and like I don't know. I've actually, like I said, I've actually talked to like quite a bit of trans people. You know, I think they're great. Like I'm probably gonna put the trans flag on my IG profile pic now, or on my IG description. Like I don't know. Like I'm down with it. I mean, as long as if that's a decision you make above age, I think it's cool. But if you're trying to make that when you're like 12 years old, like I think that is I think that's different. You know. But if you're like 25 and you say you want to do it, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm not stopping you. You know, but I think it's hot. Um, did you buy some apples at Applebee's? If you know what I mean. Didn't buy any apples at Applebee's. Head to Africa, Rwanda, or South Africa again. South Africa was the spot. Um, I don't know about. If I go to South Africa, I need like at least 3 weeks. Cause bro, coming from California, South Africa is almost the farthest place you can travel from San Francisco. Only place I can think of is farther than South Africa is Madagascar. So what am I talking about when I say that for people that don't travel? Okay, let me give you this breakdown on just how far South Africa is from California, okay? If you want to go from San Francisco to London, it's like 10 to 11 hours, okay? That's one plane, 10 hours. You want to go to Japan, that's like 12 hours. You want to go to Thailand, you have to go to like basically Japan, 12 hours. And then from there, you have to take another 6-hour flight to go down to Thailand. That's pretty far, right? Thailand is actually very far. If you want to go to Australia, you can get there on one 14-hour flight. 14 hours of flying, that's a long time. South Africa, on the other hand, to get to South Africa, you fly from here to the UK, 11 hours, 12 hours, from here to the UK. And then from there, you have to fly from the UK to South Africa, which is another 10 to 11 hours. You're talking about 20 plus hours of flying to get to South Africa. That's a long way, okay? And I'm not going that far for 1 week unless I'm going to pick up some money, you know? But I will go that far if I'm gonna stay for like at least 15 days, you know? At least 3 weeks, right? Actually, it needs to be 21 days. And the reason why I say it needs to be 21 days, of course, you can go there and stay for a week. But the problem with traveling that far is from here to the UK, I think it's like 8-hour difference. From the UK to South Africa, I think it's only a 1-hour difference, even though it's a 10-hour flight. But that's just because you're going down south. So your body, the time difference is not the same when you go down south versus when you're going east to west. For every hour that you fly, you need a whole day to make up the jet lag. So if you're going an 8-hour time difference, it's gonna take you eight days to adjust, right? So that's 8 days to adjust. And then when you come back, it takes you 8 more days to adjust. That's why I say it needs to be at least 21 days, you know? And there has been times where like I've taken trips and oh my gosh, it has taken so long to shake the jet lag. I've only had a couple trips like that. I remember when I went to Israel, it took a long time to shake the jet lag. It was like 2 weeks, yo. Like 2 freaking weeks. I could not shake it. And then it was also a time I came back to the US. I forgot where I came from. I think it was from Europe actually. It took like 2 weeks for me to shake the jet lag. Like 2 freaking weeks after I got back to the US, you know? So that's why I say it needs to be at least a couple days. What up, Cool-It 3000? So yeah, they got a lot of vegan, vegetarian food at that new IKEA downtown. I'll definitely check it out. I've seen your lives. Ayla, you remember me? Of course I remember you. Jess Lenny. What about Italian food for takeout? Italian food, I don't really, since I went vegan, don't really eat Italian food that much. Before I went vegan, I ate Italian food quite frequently. But since I went vegan, I don't eat Italian food that much. Now, when I was in Italy, I did eat a lot of pizzas, but that's because it's really easy to order a pizza in Italy that's vegan. You know, it's super easy to do. But here, there is really, really good vegan pizza, but it's like $30. And I don't like to really get pizza because I don't like to warm it up the next day if I have like leftover slices, you know? Have you heard Jarrah Sky new recording sessions? I have heard some Jarrah Sky's recording sessions. I see her on my reels. I'm just saying Panama, Florida is better than San Francisco. I totally believe you on that. I totally believe you on that. Maybe I'll make making pasta is pretty easy. And then you can put nutritional yeast on it for cheese flavoring. You're a whole day ahead. What's your zodiac sign? My zodiac sign is. I don't know what my zodiac sign is. I was born in January. I feel like I'm just like talking my head off. What else happened this weekend? I don't know. Something else happened. I don't remember. Maybe it's not that important. Jermaine, do you love Beyonce? Let's see, 27% interest. Oh, Aquarius. May I ask your age? You are very mature. I'm. I don't want to say my age. I don't want to say my age because I'm like really old. And I like to look like young and cute, you know? And if I say my age, like people are gonna be like, why you dress like that? I don't want to say my age. But if you want to guess my age, you can put it down there. I'm sure somebody knows my age. I think I said it in like the last live stream. Aquarius. Y'all like the outfit? 37. Someone said 37. Y'all like the outfit? I really like these leggings. These are dope, yo. They just got all sorts of little prints on them, you know? I so should have wore jeans today. It was freezing outside, man. Dang, y'all are like guessing all over the place. I'm definitely not 30. We just bought round trip tickets to Seattle. 202 flights are cheap right now. Go travel. Yeah, flights are pretty cheap right now. You getting thick. I am eating like crazy, yo. That's why. Like I'm trying to eat like 3,000 calories a day, which I did not eat 3,000 calories today. No, not today. But usually when I eat a lot is Monday through Friday. That's usually when I really fucking eat. And y'all might wonder like, how do you eat when you're vegan, right? It's really simple, okay? What I do is wake up, have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, all right? When you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you can put like 4 tablespoons of peanut butter on there, right? That could be like 500 calories, 600 calories, just one peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I'll usually eat that before I even leave, right? And then I'll get in the car, start driving. And then from there, I eat a lot of peanut butter pretzels. So like 8 peanut butter pretzels is like 130 calories. I don't just eat 8 peanut butter pretzels. I'll eat like 50. You know what I mean? Like I'll eat like a whole bag of them joints. So running the calories up, right? So it's before 10 a.m. And then around 10, I'll start eating a lot of nuts, okay? Dude, if you want to gain weight and you vegan, eat nuts, bro. They're good for you. They're good for your heart. They're good for your blood flow. They're fatty. And they have a lot of calories, okay? Um, Actually, I'm gonna go get a bag of nuts right now. We can talk about nuts since y'all love nuts so much. Okay, so I have just a huge bag of nuts here. Okay, so pistachios, 170 calories. So I have a serving of pistachios. Then, oh my gosh, pumpkin seeds, 180 calories. I have some pumpkin seeds, right? There's some almonds, 160 calories. I may have like 1.5 servings of almonds because almonds are hella easy to eat. And then from there, some walnuts, right? 200 calories for 1 serving of walnuts, okay? And then don't forget some cashews, 160 servings. Now, out of all of these, the ones I like don't eat the most are the walnuts because they have the less calories, less protein. But probably the ones I eat the most will be the pumpkin seeds and the pistachios. And it's just really easy to do. And if you want to weigh them out, get the proper servings. I got the little measuring cups right here. You know, but usually I don't even use the measuring cups because I just do like a handful of them joints. So when people say vegans don't eat, this vegan eat, I got literally a bag of nuts, yo. I definitely make sure I have plenty of nuts. Yup. But the thing is, when you first start eating nuts, I'm gonna keep it real, you're gonna have a lot of gas. You're gonna have a lot of gas. I'm talking about gas like, woo-wee. You're gonna have a lot of gas. But the thing is, if you keep eating them, the gas will go away. Like, no joke, like the shit will go away. Or it'll get a lot better. But yeah, the gas it can be pretty toxic, right? But it's really, it's real good for you, you know? Real good for you. Fatty, filling. You know, I try not to eat that much candy, but every now and then I eat candy. Like I'll eat like sweet tarts and shit like that. But I try not to eat too many of them. I try not to have any sodas. Instead of a soda, I will go to the gas station and get like a slushie. Or I'll go get some sweet tea. I like my sweet tea. But I'm not gonna say where I get my sweet tea from. We're gonna leave that off the live stream. Because I don't want nobody coming, I don't want no protesters coming after me. How about macadamia nuts? So macadamia nuts are good. Another nut I don't have on here, I didn't show y'all, is Brazilian nuts. I like macadamia nuts and Brazilian nuts, but I don't just eat those all the time. But these are definitely nuts I try to eat on the daily, you know? How long you work for the night? I don't know what that means. I need me a black woman right now. Oh, you want a black woman? That's what you're looking for? A black woman? Dang. Stay away from almonds? Really? You said I shouldn't eat almonds? I don't want to discriminate. Sunflower seeds are pretty good. Yeah, the gas is definitely, it's gotten a lot better. Like when I first started eating nuts, oh my gosh. That shit was crazy, yo. But like, it has gotten a lot better. If you ever start eating a new type of food, you might have gas. You might. That's just normal. Like, I remember when I first started to eat falafels, when I first started to eat chickpeas, this was like years ago, I would get the worst gas. But now I can eat falafels all day and I won't have gas. I remember when I first started eating burritos, I had really bad gas. And now I can eat burritos like all day, no gas, you know? You just gotta get used to it. Would you rather own a cat or a dog? Honestly, I think I would rather have a dog versus a cat if I had to pick between the two. Yes, you would have to walk a dog and you don't have to walk a cat. But the thing about cats is like, I would never, ever, ever want a cat to piss in my house. I would never, ever want my house to smell like cat piss. Therefore, I guess I would have to go walk a dog and pick up dog shit in a plastic bag and walk around with dog shit in my hands. That sounds really gross and really disgusting, but I would rather do that than risk a cat pissing in my house and my house smelling like cat piss. Have you ever been to someone's house and their house smells like cat piss? It does not smell good, yo. It is like, whew. Brazilian nuts are the best for you. Yeah, but I don't know if you should eat Brazilian nuts every day. Bro loves gassing it after gobbling nuts. Well, you just gotta get used to nuts, that's all. If you just eat them every now and then and your body don't get used to it, yeah, you're gonna have gas. But if you eat them frequently, most embarrassing moment. My most embarrassing moment, like what, this past week or in life? Oh, yeah, I was talking about a camel toe. I ain't got no camel toe here. My nut, healthiest nut. Y'all funny, yo. Nuts are pretty healthy. Nuts are very healthy, yo. Yeah, cat piss, like aroma. Oh, yeah, that's why I say I'd rather have a dog. And if a dog pisses on the floor, like, definitely don't smell anything close to cat piss. Cat piss is like, that shit's crazy. Also, a cat will scratch the hell out of you, man. At least a dog will bark, and you'll know you're about to get your ass, you know, bit by a dog. I'd rather get bit by a dog than scratched by a cat. Mm. Yo, today is my birthday. Happy birthday, yo. These guys that come and Sandra is gay, why would that matter if he is? I just don't even trip, bro. I'm just like, go ahead, vent your frustrations, you know? We back in San Francisco. So, you know why I started saying that? Because I was watching someone's video in Oakland, and it's this Latino dude. He always make these videos, and he says, Oakland, California. I can't say the rest, but he says something else. And that's when I was like, I need to say something. I need to make it San Francisco something, you know? So that's why I always say, we back in San Francisco. And I always don't say San Francisco. Say San Francisco. Stretch that shit out, you know? Mm. Does SF nut taste different from East Coast? I mean, y'all, these nuts do. We upstairs. Most embarrassing time ever in your life. I would actually have to think about that one. That's not a question I can just answer off the top of my head. Yeah, I would have to think about that one. Those pants are fire. No, I did not go to church today. Oakland Airport changing its name to SF Bay. Are they really changing their name to SF Bay? That's crazy. People are gonna think they're flying into San Francisco. These nuts. Facts, those pants are fire. Oh, you like the pants? These are pretty fly. Like, I like them. Like, I just showed them off a minute ago, but like, I like this one, Rockstar. Yeah, these came from Amazon actually. I think they're actually. I think I actually got these from the guys section because some shit I just get from the girls section. I'm just gonna keep it real. Um, I think these were from the guys section actually. Yeah, I think these were like. I'm definitely sure that they were. I almost want to go look on Amazon really fast. But I got these like in the middle of the pandemic. Men leggings. See, when I search men leggings, all of them are black. Like every last one of them are black. Oh, here's some color ones here. Maybe I should type the name in. I've got another pair here actually. I'm just gonna type the name in and see if I see them. Wang Zhang. It sounds very Asian. Hmm. Wow, these are dudes. I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's see what colors they have on here. Oh, they actually have these on there still. I don't know if they have the ones I have on now. Oh, they got a bunch of colors on here. I have those already. Yeah, they got a bunch on here. Yeah, they feel really good actually. Can they be worn like by themselves? Yeah, so they're basically long john thermal pants. So like you wear these underneath like jeans, or you wear these underneath another pair of pants, you know? But of course, I'm not gonna wear them underneath pants. I'm gonna wear these just like this, you know? Yeah, these are fun. They don't have this color anymore though. This is my favorite color. Let me see, do they? Is this the same brand? Yeah, this is the same brand. This is my favorite ones out of all the ones I have. I think this is my favorite ones. Yeah, you can find these on Amazon. I will, I should like tag these so people can see. Because one thing I don't see a lot of dudes wear in the city is I don't see a lot of dudes wear colorful ones like this. I see a lot of dudes wearing black underneath, but I don't see them wearing colors. Like me, I'll just wear colors all the time. You know, I'll just have them colorful, some green ones, some yellow ones, some black ones. You know, well, not really black. I usually don't wear black leggings because all the other dudes wear black. I usually always have to wear like some color, you know, so I can stick out. But yeah, those are kind of fly. They're on here. Give them a chance. You need to tell your dad. What do you mean I need to tell your dad? Did you change your bracelets? Yes, I'm not wearing as many bracelets. Yeah, I'm not wearing as many. I see guys, I see guys wearing leggings by themselves. Let me tell you, it's not a pretty sight. So I really don't see guys wearing leggings by themselves. I've seen like a few, but like it's been very few. Yeah, very few. Like in like I remember in a workout class, I just wore leggings just like this in the class, like with no shorts on. Um, but I wouldn't like walk around like that. I've been tempted to because it feels like it would be really comfortable, you know? But I'm like, no, I'm not trying to show off like that. They are comfortable. Oh yeah, these are very comfortable. These are very comfortable. And then what else you can do with these is you don't have the wind. These are tight at the bottom, so you don't have the wind blowing up in here. And another thing, what you could do is you could take the shirt and tuck it into the tuck it into the leggings, so that way you don't have the wind blowing up to your belly, you know. So yeah, I'm actually wearing these. I'm cold tonight. I'm wearing these UGG boots, y'all. Literally wearing these junks in the house, man. They are colorful. You are colorful today, bro. Yes. Never go to SF airport. Or you don't like the airport? You might be the first person I've ever seen wear boots with shorts, new trend. No, I actually see dudes wearing that. If you notice, I don't really wear boots. Like I have these boots, but like I don't wear these outside because they're kind of big. And these are also really old. Like, these are kind of big on me. And with these, I could not walk fast in these. Like if I was trying to walk like up a hill, it would be very difficult to walk in these. Maybe I should like get a newer pair. Bro got his fit from Victoria's Secret. No, these are actually dudes from Amazon. Yeah, totally. You still you still wearing thongs every day, yo. Every day, forever. Thong boy for life. um, let's see. Bro, really trying to show off this kid. I don't know if he's a cam girl. I'm definitely not a cam girl. Yeah, the a lot of people in SF are mad. I don't know if people in SF are mad. It could be the way that, I don't know. I think so. I think some people are. You know, I think some people are for sure. You stay dressing cute every day, yo. Every day you gotta be cute, man. Life too short not to be fly, right? Mm, crackhead. Aren't those women thongs or men thongs? I want to buy some. Amazon. If you go to Amazon and type in like, let me see, thongs for men. Well, if I say thongs, it's gonna show up as songs. Yeah, so if you go to Amazon, you can find a bunch for men, like a bunch. Um, yeah, you can. There's a bunch to choose from. Yeah, but I would tell you a better place to find them. If you go to AliExpress, if you go to AliExpress, yo, they have way more color selection. They have more print selection, way more than Amazon. Amazon has some, but with Amazon, you got to do a lot of looking around, right? But the thing about AliExpress, you got to get your size right. You don't actually want to get them too tight. You want them to be a little bit big, a little bit. Because if they're too tight, like, you might not like it. But then if you buy them for the first time, you may not know what too tight is. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a tricky thing to buy. And it's not like you can go to a store and buy them, because I don't know any stores, unless you go to like the Castro. But, it's funny when I type in thongs for men on Amazon, I'm getting a bunch of stuff from the kitchen show up. It's hilarious. Those thongs look good on you. Oh yeah, thongs are great. Generally, out of curiosity, is wearing a thong as a man not uncomfortable? Mm, maybe the first time I wore one, it was uncomfortable. But now, completely don't even know it's there. Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Totally forget about it. Yeah. You can also you can sag it too. Cause like sometimes like if you're sitting down all the time, sometimes you will feel it, but then you can always like sag it. But one thing I do like about wearing a thong, it literally holds your junk in place. Like for real, it holds your shit down. Like you are driving a truck on the freeway and you got a tarp on the back and you don't want no cans to fly out the back of your truck. Yeah, I, yeah, dude, it holds your shit. Like if you get like erected or anything, you ain't got to worry about like showing it off. So that's one thing I do like about it. Do you like pee pee? What I don't know what that means. You are love, gay means nothing. You are full of sugar. Mm, full of sugar. Got a little sugar in the tank, huh? But y'all know how things are nowadays. Men becoming more feminine and women becoming more masculine. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, I love them masculine women, yo. Mm, love a masculine woman. Hmm. Love a woman that want to wrestle, right? Come on, let's wrestle. Yeah, come on, beat me up. Pin me down and slap the shit out of me a couple times, yo. Hmm. um, not where I'm from. Not where I'm from. Feminine women, the way, bro. Oh, I love feminine women too, for sure. Jermaine, sometimes I draw very fine women. Does that make me feminine? No. No, that doesn't. No, that can make you masculine. You know? It could totally make you masculine. Plenty of gays I used to be a play girlfriend, not to be fool. Hey, do you know about the Holy Fire Miracle? I don't know about that. Is it something religious? What do you think of the back of Spencer's? I don't know what that means. Half of the people on here stay asking if you're gay. I just let them ask their questions, yo. I just let them do. I'm not gonna stop them. I just let them go, you know. Erected. Y'all are true. What the fuck? You are love. Gaming. Okay, I already saw that one. J.E., you're one of a kind. Light in the leftovers. You said things I did. Okay, I need to try this phone. You want to show some other fan art? Oh, that's dope. He just told y'all he wears thongs. Why y'all asking if he is gay? You know, just think about that statement there. Like, why would you still ask if I'm gay? Like, what the fuck? You don't have to answer me. Mannerisms. Oh, mannerisms. But I want to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. There, okay, okay, check this out. If you're a dude, right? If you're a dude and you like chicks, you like women, you will be attracted to some gay women, okay? You will find them attractive. They could be butch, they could be feminine. If they're feminine, you may not even know that they're gay, but you may see them walking down the street and you may be like, wow, she's hot. Wow, I want to talk to her. Okay? So that's if you're a guy. If you're a woman, there are a lot of women out there that are attracted to men that are gay. But these women don't know that these men are gay. Okay? It's the same exact thing. How if you're a dude, you like this feminine woman who doesn't like men, right? So there are a lot of women that like me, and some of them I like back. Like, if that makes any sense to any of y'all, like, people like people. Like, that's just how it goes. Like, people like people. Like, I like women that are probably gay, you know? And women probably think I'm gay, and they're probably like, oh, well, I don't even want to waste my time talking to him. But some women, like it. Some women don't like macho men. Some women don't like a big muscular dude. Some women like a dude that's like more feminine. Like, that's just how it is. Like, not every woman likes men that are like, oh yeah, I know how to change a flat. Yeah, I drive a big truck. Like, not all women like that. A lot of women do. But in life, people usually like what they can't have. Okay? You know how many broke people out there that want a Mercedes Benz. You know how many broke people out there that want to go shop at Louis Vuitton? People want what they can't fucking have, okay? That's just life. Like a lot of these dudes that are in the chat and they're asking if I'm gay, they probably like me, but I probably don't like them. People like what they can't have, okay? That's just how it goes. You know, there's plenty of women I like, but like they'll never give me the time of day. And that goes for everyone in life. That's just how it goes, you know? So thanks for letting me preach to y'all. I'm not listening to a man wearing a thong. Oh yeah, well, you don't have to, Sarah. You totally don't have to. You can, you don't have to. But check this out. Someone else will. hmm Someone else totally will. So you don't have to, you know. I would not date them, but attraction can be there. Totally. Totally. Like, there's a lot of people I'm attracted to that I wouldn't date. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they just got too much shit going on. Maybe they just, maybe they just don't have their shit together, right? I totally feel you on that. I would not take advice from a man in a thong. Okay, yeah, you don't have to. You totally don't have to. Yeah, spitting facts. Yeah, that's totally true. I like macho men and never thought I would like a effeminate guy, but something about you. Mm, yeah. hmm I mean, the reason why I say like people like what they don't have is because some of the like the chicks, some of the women I talk to, sometimes I'm like surprised. I'm like, well, dang, how am I talking to you right now? It's like, how am I talking to you right now? Like, you bad. You know what I'm saying? Sugar daddy. Gay women always come after me. I've messed around with many. So another thing with gay women or straight women, some places you go, it could actually be quite easy to meet them because, like, especially if you like, okay, if you hang out in a gay scene and you like, a trans man or you like a bi chicks, you might actually have a better chance of meeting them there because if it's a bunch of gay dudes, they're not gonna want to talk to them, you know? Yeah. And then also, if you're somewhat feminine as a guy, a lot of a lot of bi women don't see you like as a threat as they would like a masculine dude. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely pays. I don't know. I don't know. Trans like women still. They could, I don't know, they could like women, they could like men. It really depends on the person. Meet me halfway. Jay, please, the Chipotle split. It hasn't happened yet. The Chipotle split has not happened. Chipotle is almost $3,000 a share. That is crazy, bro. Chipotle's stock is almost $3,000 a share. Last time I checked, it was like 29.70 or something. $2,975 for one share of Chipotle stock. It's fucking nuts, bro. It's freaking nuts, dog. It's one of the most expensive stocks like in the stock market. Well, I mean, excluding like Berkshire Hathaway, you know. I think Lil Nas X is so handsome. For some reason, I do not like Lil Nas X. Like, I don't know why, but I just do not like him. And I know that that may sound very weird that I would say that, you know? Because I think a lot of people think, oh yeah, you must love Lil Nas X. There's just something about him that I don't see. I like Lil Uzi Skirt. I like him. I think he's cool. But like Lil Nas X, it's just something about him. He seems like, it's just like he doesn't seem genuine. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't seem genuine. He seems like, I don't know, it just don't seem like some add up with him. That's why I like never ever has been a fan of Lil Nas X. Things probably get real spicy when you pull out your thong and she pulls out her thong. You guys can start comparing to see who's the baddest babe. It's funny. Funny, yo. What is poo? You mean boo? Are you pansexual, non-binary? So, I don't necessarily see myself as pansexual. I'm definitely not non-binary. I don't do those. I identify as a dude. Like I'm him. I'm a guy. Like that's what I identify as. All the other stuff gets really confusing. Like it gets really confusing when you call yourself plural. You know, what's popping? Nothing. You get it. Your name is nothing. Used to follow you for stock stuff. Love the new San Francisco content. Yes. Yeah, I used to watch. If you follow me for stocks, you were following me like back in the day. Pretty much the only stocks I'm buying now is Tesla, Nike, Palantir. I'm actually working on a large position in Palantir. Yeah, I really want to get into Palantir because, the market cap's pretty small now. I think they're at like 30 billion or 50 billion. I could definitely see some potential in Palantir. I think they're at 36 billion market cap. I don't know. You can check the market cap, but you didn't see my comment. Let me see where your comment is. Uh, Let me go back up. Still looking for your comment. The stock split. I can't wait for that to happen. But it's still overpriced. Chipotle stock price is still overpriced, yo. From what I've been hearing, it's overvalued by like 30%. So the stock price needs to fall 30% for it to be of value. Yeah, it looks to be quite overvalued. Have you ever been to the back of Spencer's? You mean Spencer's like the store in the mall? I haven't been to the back of Spencer's. Well, not recent. Recent, I mean like 10 years or more. Mannerisms. Oh, my mannerisms. Hmm. Nothing wrong with being gay. No, I don't think there's nothing wrong with being gay. I have a lot of gay friends. I think bi is cool too. What microphone setup do you use for music, podcast, video editing, or something else? I use the Rode Video Go. This is what it looks like, the Rode Video Go Wireless 2. Yeah, that's my microphone I use. I've tried to get one of those cheap microphones off Amazon, like $30. Dude, it sounds like crap. And you can't control the audio. Like with this one, you can control the audio. Like you can go up or down. With them cheap Amazon ones, it's only set at one audio loudness. What I'm trying to say is you don't like guacamole in your bowl. I don't like guacamole in my bowl. No, I really don't. SF is expensive. SF is expensive. For sure. Let me see. I'm just trying to scroll down. How's your throat game? My throat game? My sore throat definitely feels a lot better. How I was having a sore throat like last week. I think that's what you're talking about. What's real life is like for real people. I think Lil Nas X is so handsome. I hear that. Why do people talking big shit in your love? You're not making them stay crazy. I know I'm not making them stay. The reason why they're here is because they want to be here. They want to be here. They want to be here. They cannot get enough of this chocolate, y'all. That's why they're still here. They can't get enough of these legs. They can't get enough of this hair. And they still like talking in the chat constantly. That's why I don't say anything. That's why I don't kick them out. I mean, unless they like put racial slurs, but if they're just like, calling me zesty and stuff like that, like I don't care. Like they can just call me that all day. Like honestly, I actually like just to a certain degree, I actually kind of like when people call me gay. Like I know that sounds crazy, but I kind of like it, right? Especially if it's a woman and we're fucking. Like that's actually like kind of a turn on. Like if we're fucking and she's like, "Oh, you gay," and I'm like deep in there. It's like, yeah, who gay now, Like it's kind of a turn on. So like to have like dudes in the chat saying that, yeah, whatever. Like I'm not even tripping. I think Lil Nas X used his sexuality instead of any talent. You know, I think Lil Nas X is quite successful. Like he is. Like he's definitely has found a niche market that's working great for him, for sure. He does too much. Just notice your Uggs too. Where did you get those? I got these back before the pandemic. Literally before the pandemic. Like, yeah, these are old. These are old. I just hardly don't wear them because the inside, you know how when you first get a pair of Uggs and you put your feet in, and then over time, the cotton gets squished down so the boot feels bigger inside. Your foot feels bigger inside the boot. That's kind of why I don't wear these no more, because they feel bigger inside the boot. Live from NYC. What's up with NVIDIA? I don't know. You can't ask me about NVIDIA. As a straight men seem to have a tendency to to uncon, untentatively for women that I find that are into other women. Something must be wrong with me. Maybe not. I definitely don't like. There's like a certain type of. There's like a certain type of women like that I like. Definitely not all of them. Definitely not all of them. Do you trade long or short? I like long term. I definitely like long term. I don't necessarily like day trading. I went through a day trading phase and I've quickly figured out that day trading is just not for me. I like to do more than a year, you know, so that way you get the 20% capital gains tax. Yeah. Yes, for me. What do you think of Diddy? Diddy, is he still free? Have they not arrested him yet? Have you ever taken out your dreadlocks? So I used to have all red dreads like this. These are actually three dreads braided together. But I used to have a head full of red dreads, and they were extensions. These are the only three extensions I have left. So no, I haven't taken any of them out since. Do you get on almost every night? If I don't like go out, because like last night I went out. Friday night I went out too. I don't know if I streamed Friday night. I don't know if I streamed Friday night. But like if I don't go out and do stuff, I'll come home and stream. Yeah. Usually every night. Like definitely I'll stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll probably stream for like 2 hours or so because it's Monday night. Yeah, I try to stream frequently because I don't know, it's social. Like I don't have to go out and drink. I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun streaming. Like it's just a lot of fun, you know? Like I can just sit back and read comments, talk about stuff, talk about my day, talk about what I ate, talk about who I want to screw, you know? I can probably talk about some things that maybe if you live somewhere else, you don't ever get to hear people talk about some of the things I'll talk about, you know? Because I think I'm somewhat of a different person, you know? I mean, we're all different people, but like, I don't know, I'm just kind of unique. Like, I wear a lot of crazy outfits, I got crazy hairstyle. People don't exactly know what I like, you know? Politically, people don't know exactly what I like in a relationship. Like, I'm just weird, you know? So that's why I like to stream because that's a great person to stream, you know? Someone that's different and thinks outside of the box and, is not afraid to live life, you know? Get off my phone, you weirdo. Oh, look at my friend, miss you. Where have you been? I've been here all the time. I've been here all the time. Oh, we totally dig being here with you, Jermaine. You're so interesting, very refreshing. That's why I stream. That's why I stream, yo. Oh, wow, I think I'm turned on a bit. Wow. Okay, now you tripping with that. Mm, maybe I am tripping. What's your favorite e-bike? I like the KBO. I'm probably gonna get rid of all the bikes soon. Free pandemic boots, Jermaine. They're still looking good. I wear black combat boots myself. Well, combat boots, you can actually tie them up so you can get them tighter on your feet. You can't really tie these up, you know? Like, if I walk with these, I'm gonna walk super slow. And I don't like walking slow. Like, especially in the city, like, I need to be walking, like, a certain speed so I can feel safe. If I gotta walk too slow because of my shoes, I might wanna take them damn shoes off, you know? The funny part is, are these guys hitting on you saying, You look gay, bro. If only they knew you can pull twice the amount of meow they can. I could probably pull twice the amount of box that they can, and I can probably pull twice the amount of dudes that they can get, Can probably pull them all, but, you know, I think Jermaine just wants the shock value. Hmm. Yeah, Diddy, innocent until proven guilty. I feel you on that. I feel you. Like all the way old school. I don't think he can pull me out. He acts too tricky. So it's kind of interesting. Like if I wasn't here, SF is kind of a tricky place. SF is a tricky place because a lot of women just act very like they kind of act snobbish, right? But it's certain women you have to go for around here. It's certain women you have to go for, you have to talk to. And majority of them are women that like I wouldn't even really waste my time with. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just gonna like for real keep it real. Like if they are like a lot of women are very stuck up into their own way. Okay. A lot of women definitely like completely hetero men. And a lot of women, let's just keep it real, probably don't like black men here. So what kind of makes it somewhat easy is you can pick up on all of that shit. Like you can pick up on all of that really quick. And when you find someone that don't fit that criteria, a woman that don't like the things I just said, then you can go for them. One thing I have noticed, if you go to Oakland, they tend to like this is just what I figured out from Oakland. Women tend to be a little bit more open-minded, right? Definitely tend to be more open-minded because honestly, I would have to say is Oakland is like this may sound crazy for people that don't live around here. Oakland is a lot more diverse than San Francisco. Bottom line. Like bottom line. Oakland is far more diverse. Because when I'm on Tinder, majority of the women I match with are from Oakland. I hardly ever match with women from the city. Like hardly ever, right? Ever. It's usually Oakland or South Bay. One thing I will say, this may sound insane. I've been on Tinder for years. I have never matched with an Asian chick. Never. Never. Okay? I've definitely matched with like, everything else, but like never an Asian chick. It could be because like Asians aren't on Tinder, but I definitely do see a few. And when I mean a few, I'm talking about like not that many. Not that many. But like, I want to say like women in Oakland are way more, I think in Oakland is more diverse. And well, no, it for sure is more diverse. And I think it's diverse across the board. Like SF, you could literally go to work and you're just working around like the same group of people all the time, right? Oakland it's a little bit more diverse than Oakland. That's just one thing I figured out. So if you're trying to talk to like women out here, maybe you should like not count Oakland off. You should definitely not count Oakland off, especially in the queer scene. In the queer world, Oakland is gonna be that's gonna be your main scene, because they're just more like out there. They're more like promiscuous. I don't know if that's the right word to use. Because like I said, if I'm not like in the Castro, a lot of women are very like hetero. They're very like straight laced. You know what I mean? Or if they're a tourist. If they're a tourist, shh, fair game. If they're a tourist, yo. Like, I love talking to tourists. Tourists are a lot of fun. But then also tourists come with the whole, they're just wow. You know what I mean? They're just in a wow factor, right? But yeah, if you like queer and shit, try to talk to women in Oakland, yo. For sure. For sure. Especially if you like black women, Oakland. 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 Go to the East Bay. For sure. He's gonna attack the freaks if that's what you into. I would check him out. He's interesting. I'm interesting. We enjoyed chilling with you too, Jermaine. Wish I met you and other folks here in the stream earlier when I was in City College. Drama happened. Oh yeah, I would take him out as a friend. Don't know what I would do. Don't don't know. Don't want to do him. Oh, you don't want to do him? Okay, cool. I'm with you. I'm interested as well. He seems like a good time. I guarantee you, most people wouldn't assume you are a liberal. You're very colorful and so. Yeah, most people would definitely assume I'm a liberal. Like, there's been times where like I've been out at some bars, and we would like someone would like talk about Biden or Trump, and then I would like butt in, and people would be like so surprised that like I'm like I don't like Biden. People would just be like so freaking surprised, like, but this is what you dress like you're wearing the shortest shorts and you have dreadlocks and you don't like Joe Biden, and I'm like no, you know, like, but then also like I'm very like borderline in the middle on a lot of things, you know, and to some people that can be like very surprising, like what, and I'm like yeah, believe it or not. Believe it or not, it's a lot of people in here that don't like Joe Biden, but they wouldn't say it out loud, you know. And then people start looking around like, I think Jermaine needs a good friend. He seems lonely. You know, some days I feel lonely, some days I don't. You know, can't say if I would do him. I just love a good time. I like different people. The usual gets boring. Why are you on your phone, bro? So I'm on my phone reading the comments. I joined a LGBTQ class in 2019, so not much on this channel is a surprise. Look at the bots. Okay, so he's bi, okay. What are y'all doing? We live in a real world with real people. Just choose your own path. What are you reading? What you are reading sounds interesting. I find interesting people. Jermaine is super intelligent, but a little mixed up with what he wants. Don't go to Oakland. You say don't go to Oakland? That's why you meet a lot of freaks in Oakland, you know. Blah, 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 blah. You're not missing anything. I've been with a few. Oh, you mean in Oakland? I could totally see you with an Asian chick. Um, maybe like Filipino or Thai, for sure. But no, like a lot of Asian women seem like not, they don't seem interested at all. Like the women that are the nicest are definitely white women, yo. For sure. For sure. Yeah, definitely. Every now and then, like every now and then, it's quite rare, but there's like a couple Asian chicks that'll flirt. Like there's this one Asian chick at this restaurant I go to. Oh my God, I think she's like Filipino. Oh my gosh, she's so hot, dude. She's so hot. And there was this other Asian chick that I was trying to talk to. She was like super tomboy, yo. Like super tomboy. I was so trying to talk to her, but I don't think she was interested. I think maybe she was just like a lesbian. I think that's the only thing, that's the only tough thing about trying to talk to a tomboy chick. There's a big chance that they're just a lesbian, you know? So that can be kind of a tough thing. A Filipino for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely not Japanese, because there's not that many Japanese people. Probably not Chinese, because Chinese, they seem to be more conservative, a lot more conservative. Filipino, it seems to be a little bit, to me, it seems like they're a little bit more open-minded, and they're also darker skinned too. Unlike Chinese, they're more light skinned. I feel like people in general are afraid to just make the first move today. I don't feel like guys should always make the first move. A lot of people are afraid of rejection. Just go for it. I don't know. It was this cop that I had to drop something off to. And oh my gosh, dude. She was a black chick with dreadlocks. She was like 6 foot tall. Dude, I was like drooling, yo. She was so freaking hot, man. Oh my gosh, she was so freaking hot. But like, how do you try to talk to a cop, yo? Like for real. Like you got some serious fucking game. Like how do you pull that off? Like like and I just look like a little gay boy. Like what the fuck? Like she was so hot, bro. Oh my god, and she had locks too. Ooh wee. I mean, just imagine fucking the police, yo. Oh my gosh, man. She was so hot, dude. You like who and what you like for sure. I'm not surprised you hate Joe Biden. Trump 24, you are conservative but liberal. You know? I'm conservative but liberal. I'm telling y'all, like, it's a lot of conservatives in San Francisco. It is. They hide behind liberals. I promise you, they definitely hide behind liberals because they don't want to be attacked by liberals. Trust me. Jermaine, I think I love you. Oh, you love me? Mm. You're the San Francisco guy. San Fran guy. That's me. hmm We back in San Francisco. What does it sound like when you're trying to talk to someone? How would that sound? Just curious what your pickup line game sound like. It really just depends. It really depends. Um, it really depends. It really depends. Okay, so check this out. It was this one chick I was trying to talk to. This was at a class. She worked at the front desk. So by her working at the front desk, she sees me all the time. And she looked like she was like maybe my age or maybe a couple years older than me. So I had came in one day and I was like, I came in with like, some Jordans on, some high socks, just looking cute, right? And she was just like, oh my gosh, Jermaine, you always look so cute when you come in. I always like your outfits. And I was like, oh, thanks. And since there's other people coming into the class, like I wasn't trying to like put game on her, you know what I mean? So I was like, hey, what's your Insta? Are you on Instagram? And she was like, yeah, you know? So I added her, and then I quickly figured out that she was a lesbian, right? And I was like, damn. And she only had a couple of photos of her girlfriend, but they were not like good photos. And then I was looking at her stories, and she had a photo of her girlfriend, and her girlfriend's like butch, like looking like a dude, right? And I like said something in her stories. I was like, oh my gosh, your girlfriend is so hot, just like you are. And I was like, your girlfriend reminds me of my ex. And then we started like chatting, but like she had a girlfriend. So like that's why I'm glad I didn't really put the game on her, because if I would put the game on her, it would have been weird coming back in there, you know? So I like flirted like that. Um, there was actually this there's actually this dude that's an instructor, which I thought he was straight, but I actually like I think he's I think he's like kind of hot. And I also think this would be a type of dude that we could like tag team a girl. It sounds so bad. I think this would be a dude that we could like tag team a girl with. Because I know this chick that's like, yo, you should bring our friend and we can like do a threesome. But like I don't have any dudes, any 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 bi dudes that are like that, you know. So I saw that dude out tonight, and I should have talked to him. And he was like, you're gonna come to my class? And I went online and I was looking for his class. So I like signed up for his class. But I'm not gonna talk to him in the class, you know. But like, I was like, I think this would be a dude that would be down. But I thought he was straight because on his Instagram, he just has all these like hot chicks on there, like hot freaking chicks, yo. Like bad chicks. But then he's like, he looks like he could be gay, but then maybe he could very well not be. I don't know. I can't really tell. Estrogen foods. He is going to force you to talk to him. Maybe not. Due to why? Due to why you're attracted to gay people? Well, I'm attracted to who I like. You know, I'm definitely attracted to who I like. But that chick, like, she didn't even seem like. She didn't look gay. You know, she definitely didn't look gay. She was on the thick side for sure. Yeah, she was definitely on the thick side. Like, she was she was thicker than Lori, for sure. Thicker than my ex, for sure. Um, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be chasing like too many thick girls. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I was talking to one of these. I was talking to a real thick chick, a big chick. I was talking to, and we'll just leave it at that. Jermaine, that was whack. That line was whack. Well, I know that line was whack. Let me think of another line. Let me think of another line. See, I'm trying to think of another line. Who did I talk to? So it was another trans man I was talking to, and how I got their number was I was like, hey, you wanna go to the beach, right? You wanna hang out? You wanna go to the beach? So like I was at this happened like 4 or 5 months ago. It was another trans man I was trying to talk to, and I was like, hey, you wanna like, we're at the bar. I was like, hey, you wanna hang out? Like, you wanna go to the beach or something sometimes? Or you wanna go to yoga? Because he had his yoga mat, right? So he was like, yeah, let me get your number. So we exchanged numbers. And then we were texting for like a couple days. And then we end up going to like a yoga class together. And then from there, like, we just start talking, you know? It wasn't like I really even had to put any game because we were like already like talking to each other, you know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, you wanna do yoga? Like, you know, because he used to bring his yoga mat to the freaking bar. You know, no one brings their yoga mat to the bar. Like, come on. Everybody's drunk, you know what I mean? Just had a Cheeto in your hair, tried to make them smile. Tomboys are total keepers if they're into you. What do you think of black women? So I love black women, but black women are, there's not that many black women in the city. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, there's not that many black women in the city. And black women I've met in the city, they are like on opposite extremes, okay? You meet the black women that only wanna talk to white boys, right? You meet those. And then you also meet the black women that are, that just be like, nigga, you gay, you know? You just meet those types. So it's not, I don't really see too many of them in the middle. Um, there's definitely another bar that I've been going to, and there's a lot of black women that go there. But they're like, I want to say they're like 45, you know? That's a little older than me, you know? But yeah, definitely black. I definitely like that cop was black, yo. Like, she was black with dreadlocks, like 6 foot tall, and she was like very feminine too. She wasn't masculine at all. Like, she was super feminine. Am I talking too much? I guess it's a live stream, so I'm supposed to be talking. Tomboys are oh yeah, I said that. Try to make her smile. That can kind of be easy to make them smile. You know, that can kind of be easy. Or another thing, yeah, it can kind of be easy. Don't front something about him, right? Pull you into, I'm like, I wonder what it is. So lesbians are super friendly. Some of them are. Some of them are. Maybe, maybe she was just like flirting with me because of the place. You don't just see a lot of dudes like me come in there, you know? Or maybe she was flirting with me because she thought I was like gay. She definitely could have been flirting me like that, you know? Because she's like, oh, I'm just gonna be nice to him because he's not a threat. But then when I like messaged her and I was like, when I reacted to the story and I was like, oh yeah, your girlfriend reminds me of my ex. She's like, oh my gosh, he likes chicks. Oh man, the women you describe sound like men. Are you being honest with yourself? The women, yeah, I guess so. Jermaine, that was wet. Oh, it was a wet clone before game. The game on her, LOL Jermaine. Um, You're bisexual. Um, I mean, there's no way I could call myself straight. You know what I mean? Which bathroom do you use? I definitely use the men's room for sure. Is it hard to tell if a girl is a lesbian? If they're a femme lesbian. If they're femme, yeah, it can kind of be hard. Weston sometimes, if you're a good listener now. What you do on your channel? I make reels. I make long live streams like this. I also make random videos talking about San Francisco, talking about my life, stuff like that. Why is this lady ranting online? What lady are you talking about? What do you think about having a boyfriend and a girlfriend? Um, Depend on if the dude is bi. Yeah, if the dude is bi. Because, so I do have a bi friend, right? And, we talk about gay shit, but then we also talk about chicks. So, if he's bi, because I like to talk about chicks, you know what I mean? So, if it's just a gay dude is not gonna want to hear about pussy. You know what I mean? So yeah, maybe if he's bi, but he would also have to be like really cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, he said he would have to be really cool. Like we would have to have some things in common. It can't just be like a random dude. Like I said, he's got to be cool. He's got to be like cute. He's got to be fashionable. Um, you prefer a super feminine woman? No, I don't really mind, honestly. I really don't mind. I mean, I like masculine women, but like I don't mind like a, a regular chick. Like I don't. Lots of gay talk here. Every time I come through the stream, the chat harassing you. That is why people come here because they like to call me names and yeah, and I'm just like, okay, let's have a live stream talking about that shit. Some girls think I'm gay. The guys don't, so I'm good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Whereas the 901, 901 is Memphis area code. How long have we been streaming for? Hour 40 minutes. Do you believe in love? Mm-hmm. I totally believe in love. It's like crazy because like I went on a date this weekend, but then my ex was going on a date too, and I was kind of like a little like jealous, but then I'm like, dude, I went on like a fucking hot ass date this weekend, so I can't be tripping. Like I went on such a freaking hot date, y'all. Like we had so much fun driving in the car. Like it was so much fun. I'm sure we turned a lot of heads while driving in the car, stopping at every red light. Like it was so hot. Yeah. You know, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, this is a really fun day going to Applebee's. I went to Applebee's. I don't know if y'all was still in the chat. Like I told this story earlier, but I went on a date. We went to Applebee's. We went to Applebee's, yo, and I had so much fun. The food was amazing too at Applebee's. Like it was really good. So you hooked on Boo still? I still like my boo for sure. Hmm. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I still love my boo. Well, my ex. You and Boo were a strange couple. Yeah, we were definitely a strange couple. Hmm. We were for sure a strange couple. Boo said that we're gonna go hiking in Tahoe at the end of the summer. So I'm really stoked about that. You know, when you go hiking where like you put everything in a backpack that you need and then you go hike 5 miles up in the mountains and then you cook food and set up your tent and stuff like that. What did you get? What did you get at Applebee's? I got a Impossible Burger with French fries and a Mountain Dew. It was good. I watched you from your travel days. Are you straight? What do you mean by straight? When you say straight in that format, I'm thinking that you mean like you straight, like you feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. What is it with Boo that you like so much? Um, I think like how masculine Boo was. But let me tell you something. Okay, I don't know if it's that because so when I was with Boo, Boo was like very like masculine and stuff like that. But ever since we broke up, I've been talking to like a couple different trans men. And if you don't know, when I say the term trans man and I say him, if you don't know about the trans community, maybe you don't know what this means, okay? So when I say trans man, this is someone who transition from a female to a man, okay? When they do that, they take hormones, okay? When they take hormones, it makes them a lot more masculine, like a lot more masculine, okay? I'm talking about they have more energy. Basically, they're kind of like a 15-year-old boy, okay? They have a lot more energy, right? They can be competitive. They're very confident. You know what I mean? Like very confident. Like the energy level is just off the chain, okay? So being with my ex was masculine, but nowhere near the trans man I was talking to after we broke up. So when we went to Applebee's, it's like going out with, you know, the trans man I went with. Dude, it's like it's almost like literally it's damn near like hanging out with another man. Like they are so like the confidence is like next level. You know what I mean? Like it's like not like being with my boo. Okay, and my boo is masculine, but like no, not like being with my boo at all. It's like they like the energy is like off the chain, bro. And it's like to me like I find it like super hot, super hot, especially when like we're talking and stuff, and like they'll like cut me off, and I'm just like, mm. Or they'll just like they just act like very manly, and it's like, mm. Like opening the door for me and shit. Like opening the door like a man would open a door for a woman. Like it's it's not the same. Like I'm telling y'all, like I love the trans community. Like I'm sorry to say, but like you'll get swept off your feet. Oh, you got family phone calls? Okay. Lori didn't seem masculine to me. Mm, maybe, yeah, okay. In a lot of scenarios, I would say, yeah. Eat foods high in testosterone. You will have more energy. Love hurts when you feel the sensation. It's impossible to get it out of your head. Mm. Impossible foods use genetic engineering. But you will find someone that loves you more and won't just want you for the moment. That's true. Genuine question. What's the reason you think masculine is hard? What even is masculinity to you? I'm a guy and masculinity is a term. Confuses me. Doesn't it mean I gotta be a fat guy who loves beer? Mm, like, okay, masculinity. Just like dude like shit that dudes would do, you know? Like the first like really masculine person I was talking to after Boo and I broke up, like they were like into working out and shit. Like working out, like lifting weights and stuff like that, and like going to yoga and stuff like that, and like going on like long 5 hour hikes and stuff like that. Like very outdoorsy, you know, like very outdoorsy. Want to wrestle, okay? Like want to wrestle and like got more energy. They can like probably choke the shit out of me, you know, if I like slipped up. I wish you the best to find someone else. You deserve love. Everyone deserves love. Interesting. Do you find them more angry due to hormones? Totally. 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 hmm Yes. Angry and can be quite emotional. Quite emotional. Yeah, it can be very emotional. And it can change really quick. Okay? It can change really quick. Um, yeah. Masculinity means taking charge. Lead, yes. This guy sold me fentanyl. Mm, yeah. You want to stay away from that fentanyl. It ain't good for you. I've been with super girly girls that like did long hikes, yoga, that shit, gym too. We wrestle on some silly shit. Um, okay, when I mean masculine, I mean like argumentative. Okay, like argumentative. Aggressive. You know, very aggressive. Like not ladylike. Not ladylike. Put it like that. Is drug rampant in San Fran? Some neighborhoods. I kind of noticed some of them easily get angered, which confused me. I thought it was the hormones, maybe. Thanks for sharing your experience. Yeah, it could definitely be. So I've noticed it. I've noticed it with trans men and trans women. Okay, I've totally noticed it with both. Totally noticed it. Now, one thing I will say, I don't know if I've ever told y'all this, but like, get ready. This is some crazy shit I'm about to tell y'all, and this is something that when it happened, I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about it until months after this happened. And after I thought about it, I didn't even know anyone I could talk to about it because I didn't even know that many people that even know about this, okay? But I'm gonna tell you something. So the first trans man I was talking to, right? Basically how it happened was like I got their number. We were out somewhere. I got their number. We started chatting. We went to we went to a yoga class. When I showed up to the class, I didn't know what they were. I didn't know if they were a guy or a girl. Like I totally didn't know. We got to the class and I noticed that the people at the desk were like really like smiling and stuff, which I thought was like a little weird. But then we went into the guys' locker room together, and I still didn't know. After we finished the class, we both took a shower because it was like a hot yoga class. We both took a shower, right? And then from there, I still didn't know what they were. And then we went out and talked, right? And they explained to me, oh, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow. They basically said that, yeah, I'm trans and I'm this and that, right? So I was just like, wow. So we kept talking for a minute, okay? Then I remember we took like another class. After the class, he took a shower, okay? I'm using proper trans language, okay? He took a shower. So there's different ways to use hormones, okay? Some people use the shot where they just get a shot, right? That's probably the easiest way because you get a shot like once a month or something. And there's also lotion, okay? There's the lotion where you put the lotion on and it's a hormone lotion and it goes into the body. So I remember they were putting the lotion on. When they were putting the lotion on, I like hated the way it smelled, okay? Like I literally hated the way it smelled. It smelled like a dude. It smelled very musty, okay? It smelled like a dude, right? I did not like the way it smelled, okay? So they were putting it on the legs, right? When they were putting it on the legs, we started like making out, and then we end up hooking up, right? Well, when I left and went back home, I purposely did not take a shower, okay? Because I love the way that shit smelled, okay? I love the way it smelled. Now that night, I didn't think about it. Didn't think anything of it, okay, at all. Then we were talking for like maybe a couple more weeks. It was kind of hard to talk to them because we would get into arguments, right? And it would be like, basically like he called me and was like, hey, will you give me a ride? I want to go pick up my computer from such and such. And it's like, you don't have anything to do all day and I'm working. So why won't you just like, I didn't say this, but I'm thinking this. And I'm thinking like, why won't you just go ride the bus over there? Like, why do you need me to go drop what I'm doing and drive you off way over there, right? So after I was like, no, I have to work, they like blew up on me. Like just got really pissed and angry. And we didn't talk for like 5 days, right? I thought it was kind of weird, okay? And then all of a sudden, we started talking again, okay? And when we started talking, it was just like, oh, okay, we start talking. And then I go around them, and then I smell the freaking, the, the testosterone. Like, I would smell that shit. And I would just be like, like, just like, like, just like really into them, like really freaking into them, okay? And then I remember, like, we like hooked up a couple other times. And then I noticed that, like, I thought about this afterwards, because we had, like, stopped talking. And they, like, moved away. And then I was thinking about this, like, a couple weeks after. A couple months after I was thinking about it. I was like, my drive was crazy when I was with them. I wonder why, you know? I wonder why. And then I was thinking, like, could it have been the lotion? Like, could it have been the lotion? Because if I'm a guy and my body makes testosterone, and when guys get older, their body makes less testosterone. If I like got that up on me, wouldn't it go into my skin just like it went into his skin, right? So I'm thinking about this. But once again, like, I don't know anybody I can talk to about this because people don't. I mean, come on, like, people don't talk. There's not a lot of people that even are in this whole scene, okay? And then, like, after a couple months, I like, I found someone who, was trans, and like, I brought it up to them, and they were like, oh yeah, you could definitely, Jermaine, you was not like this before. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I'm just looking at some of these comments, like, is it women growing breasts? No, it's not women growing breasts. Skunk. Yeah, it definitely smells like skunk. When you say trans man, do you mean, yeah, FTM, yeah. Female transition to male, yeah. Not being vulgar, but some people only want sex. Is that important in a relationship? What else matters? It really depends. Are you into Latin American women? Yeah, yeah, but like, usually most places I go is just white and Asian. Do you feel Lori likes to pick fights? No. Yeah, sometimes I think Lori likes to pick fights. Smell like skunks. Jermaine, boy, do you still? Yeah, I'm still alive. I've done finished my movie. Read 2 chapters of a book and ate a night snack and took a shower. Oh yeah. Your really old videos, you seem to be like a casual dude who would probably never get involved with a trans person. No, you dress different too. What changed? Well, in my videos, like in a video, I wouldn't talk about stuff like this. Like, this is like a live stream. Live streams, like, people are a lot different in a live stream. A video, you would edit it. Maybe he wants you to be their driver. Jermaine, you was not like this before. I'm sorry, I wasn't like this before, but like, shit, people change. I'm not your freaking Uber driver. It's that extra in foods. I need to eat more testosterone in my foods. Petroleum-based t-shirts leak estrogen on your skin like that. Yeah, polyester shirts. You can measure your testosterone levels through blood tests. Many young guys have lower levels and can be supplemented. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I think where I was going with all that is I think that like, I think it can rub off if someone's like using lotion. That's where I was going with that. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this stream up. I think I'm talking about like shit that's too crazy. Or should I leave this stream up? Did I say anything too crazy in this stream? I'm just curious, like, what do y'all think of this? Like, especially like the last 5 minutes. Are you sleepy? I'm getting sleepy too. Nothing crazy. Okay. It's just all in my head. I'm sorry. If they can have it on their skin, you can too. Hmm. Yeah, I guess so. Every time I feel like I want to be in a relationship, I remember the peace of being single. Hmm. I don't know. I kind of had this conversation with someone earlier today. So it was kind of fresh on my mind because, like I said, I have a friend that she is letting like a trans person stay with them, and she was like, she was talking about how like they got into a big fight and like they're just aggressive and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of normal. If they just started, like if they're on testosterone, they can be kind of normal. Do you feel like do you feel you have to compromise in a relationship? I don't think so. By the way, I rediscovered your channel from your travel days, but this talk helps me relax from watching London. Mm. I used to date a guy, Jermaine, and he used to force me to go and give, go and get other men's his number. That was when I was like 19. I'm much older now and won't fall for that Hmm. I think like I would probably do that with my ex. I think I would probably go talk to other dudes for my ex for sure. But my ex would do the same thing for me. My ex would go talk to chicks for me. Like we broke up. We still like each other a lot, but we would probably help each other out. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'd probably definitely help each other out. Nice pants. Where do you get them? These are actually from Amazon. Yeah, men's leggings or men's long underwear, men's thermal underwear. Don't be mad at me. I'm just curious. Oh, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I don't see your question though. Okay, I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm tired. I feel like I didn't talk too much shit tonight. Oh my, oh I'm hurting. I'm sore, yo. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you, sir. Yes, yes, yes. What's the longest live you've ever did? I did a couple of 12-hour live streams. How often are you on? I'm usually not on Friday and Saturday because I usually like go out Friday and Saturday. Um, I was like, Jermaine's not gonna be live. He does 45 streams, then leaves. If I'm tired, I'll do a 45-minute stream. Here again, remember me? I don't remember you. Maybe you changed your photo. A peach. I would say a lot more, not trying to get you caught up on here. I'll stream tomorrow night. Like hang out, like come hang out tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna stream at like 7:30, in between 7:30 and 8 o'clock California time tomorrow. So come back and stream, we'll hang out, we'll talk about some shit. And yeah, that's what we got going on. I wanna thank y'all for joining the stream tonight. It's been fun. I'm so tired. I'm super tired. Yeah. But anyway, I'm out, okay? I love all of y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, get some rest. I will. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for the stream, yes. Good night from London. Yes, yes, yes. Bye-bye.